Majesty the King, King Charles III, may have recently hit #1 in the Apple Music iCharts or whatever it's called. You know what I'm talking about, chums. The thing is, our generation, there were maybe one or two charts, right? Now, what charts are they? I don't know. I've often said this, never know when a record is actually out or not. You've got the lyric video, you've got the music video, you've got the teaser. We just got the record. It was a lot easier, wasn't it? I think you'll agree. Sorry, we'll have a lovely wave. Nice to have your company. But do you know what I mean? It was just so much easier. Now you kind of think, I think the advent of the 12-inch single, that was interesting because then you had a format, didn't you? And then you could get mixes and stuff. But goodness, where you go with this. But congratulations to His Majesty the King, literally for hitting #1 with all of those wonderful choices like Beyonce, Al Bowley, which we told you about, and of course the ubiquitous Kylie Minogue, very talented girl, very sweet, funny girl. And let me tell you, chums, all of those records, yeah, showing my age now, aren't I? I'll be saying wireless next, won't you? The thing is, all of those records, the artists have gone up in the charts as well. People are now buying those things. So it is a good thing. The good thing, though, didn't transcend to this. And this is the problem now that His Majesty the King, King Charles, has got. You see, the problem that he had, and this started really at the very beginning of the coronation, because if you remember when he stood there, literally waiting to be, crowned, he basically said he was the defender of all faiths. This wasn't something, of course, that the late monarch, Queen Elizabeth II, at 70 years on the throne, really went through. She certainly didn't do this. Now, moving forward, you see, recent pictures like this, where King Charles has been sat alongside Queen Camilla packing dates for Ramadan, and then, of course, allowing that particular situation to happen inside the Windsor Castle, it's just not gone down well at all. So what was the reasoning behind it? Well, apparently, according to this, it was the fact that His Majesty the King feels he wants to become the defender of all faiths, and in so wants to represent them all individually. That's very nice, but he didn't bother doing anything for the start of Lent. And it's going to be fascinating to see if we get anything developing for Easter. Seems to me a lot of people believe that there's too much tick boxing and all that sort of stuff. Now, again, both sides of the argument. The idea also was the fact that he felt this was going to tick box the Gen Z generation, something that he's not necessarily rating or polling with very well. Well, my suggestion would be, why would he? He's a 70-plus-year-old monarch. Stop chasing the youth vote. It simply doesn't work. And we've seen this time and time again with other individual different things. It just does not work. What you have to do is accept the majority of what you've got, which in this country, the United Kingdom, that follow and respect the British monarchy are Christians and various other faiths. The ones that have been imported, not necessarily so. And I speak from facts that you can find literally anywhere. Where it gets really interesting is this. Apparently he wants to proceed ahead with this, and many insiders tell me that they feel this is a rocky road, and more importantly could be very damaging towards the monarchy, seemingly because he is bypassing the core, for want of a better word, audience. So as ever, I throw it open to you. What do you think to that? Because obviously it's his prerogative, it's his decision. He's trying to do the monarchy in his own different way, one suspects. But at what risk? If you do not apply it to the same of every other religion and divide your time equally, whether that be the Jewish faith, whether that be the Christian, the Catholic, whatever, the Methodist, you have a very difficult fine line to follow. And to have this very publicly against when right now things are not necessarily looking at the very hottest, shall we say, to put it bluntly, well, it's going to be very tricky for him moving forward. Many people say that Prince William would offer a different alternative. I throw it open to you. Would he? Neil Sean in the very heart of London.